So we have a special setup. Come on up, people. Come on. Come on.
We don't fight.
Well, we do if you're challah.
We gotta get like little like things to block off the back section when we do this.
We could do that.
Do we
We've
have
done.
like the rope? Like kind
We
of things?
did. We used to because Steph and I used to do that actually.
At least like the last few rows or something.
Please populate.
I don't know.
It's been working better since they redid it last week. They redid the system. Oh wait, did I?
Are you connected to the new?
Am I? I wonder.
That might be it. I don't know if it would
It's
do it
actually
automatically.
still. Here, let me take it off of that. There we go. I just did it wrong. When the time comes, you'll be up there. Yes. I think it'll be fine for now. I'm not gonna worry about it. It looks like it's fine.
Yeah, I can see the next slide.
Yeah, it's already there.
On the thing. But then what happens when I have to sit there? I know that it is a little more straight than it usually is, yeah.
I like that half one too. I like that. That was a good line, man. Oh, I needed that. That was very funny. I'm really a big fan of Nancy. Oh, I needed that. That was funny, man. That was funny.
Jim.
You gotta do this when you're though.
There was some Dodgers walk-up song, I feel like, recently, in recent years. I can't remember who it was.
Oh my God, there's one. Is it Tame Impala or something that Edmund walks up to? He's the neatest one that we couldn't believe.
I don't know.
His walk-up song. I think it was totally ridiculous. Yeah. What? I already have talked to them and told them we can't do it. Let's do this, all right?
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharetz, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Kadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Shabbat Shalom. We continue the lighting of our Shabbat candles. I'd like to call upon, you'll never guess who it's going to be, Lana Smith.
Oop, I need a microphone.
these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedeshanu b'mitzvotov, v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of the Sabbath.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
And now that we welcome Shabbat, I invite you to welcome the person next to you, wish them a Shabbat Shalom. Maybe introduce yourselves to someone you don't know, wish them a Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Lechu neranena, l'Adonai nariya, letzor yish'enu. Letzor yish'enu, lechu neranena, l'Adonai nariya, letzor yish'enu, nekad mafanav, betoda, bizmirot nariya lo, nekad mafanav, betoda, bizmirot nariya lo, lechu neranena, l'Adonai nariya, letzor yish'enu, lechu neranena, l'Adonai nariya, letzor yish'enu, nekad mafanav, betoda, bizmirot nariya lo, nekad mafanav, betoda, bizmirot nariya lo, lechu neranena, l'Adonai nariya, letzor yish'enu, lechu neranena, l'Adonai nariya, letzor yish'enu, ooh, 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 ooh. Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz, shiru l'Adonai shir chadash, shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz, shiru l'Adonai shir chadash. Sing new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God, and we'll all sing along. All the earth a new song unto God. Shiru Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru Adonai shir chadash. Sing unto God, all the earth a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God, and we'll all sing along. All the earth a new song unto God. Shiru Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru Adonai shir chadash. I will sing unto God a new song. Lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, Hishmianu el hamiuchad. Adonai echad u'shmo echad, l'shem u'tiferet v'litila. Lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki hi mekor ha'beracha. Merosh mikedem nesucha, sof ma'aseh b'machshavat tchila. Lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Hit'oreri, hit'oreri, ki va'orech kumi ori. Uri, uri, shir daberi, kevod Adonai alayich nigla. Lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, gam b'simcha u'b'tzola. Toch emunei am segula, boi chala, boi chala. Lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela.
A thought has blown the marketplace away. There's a song on the wind and joy in the trees. Shabbat arrives in the world, scattering a song in the silence of the night. Eternity utters a day. Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel. invite you to please rise if you're able for Baruch Hu. Please be seated. We join together. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, b'chokhmah poteach she'arim, u'vituna meshana itim, u'machalif et hazmanim, u'misader et hakochavim, b'mishmerotehem barakir kirtzono. Borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or, u'ma'avir yom mevi layla, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו. אלחי וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב ערבים. Together we read, this is an hour of change. Within it we stand uncertain on the border of light. Shall we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, my beloved, or cross over? This is the hour of change, and within it we stand quietly on the border of light. What lies before us? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, my beloved, or cross over? Baruch atah Adonai, ha'ma'ariv aravim. In each age we receive and transmit Torah. At each moment we are addressed by the world. In each age we are challenged by our ancient teaching. At each moment we stand face to face with truth. In each age we add our wisdom to that which has gone before. At each moment the knowing heart is filled with wonder. In each age the children of Torah become its builders and seek to set the world firm on a foundation of truth. Baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael v'ha'olam. Invite us to take a deep breath in. Another deep cleansing breath in. You may cough from that, but a deep cleansing breath in.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
We continue responsively. In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there's one God in heaven and earth.
The high heavens declare your glory. May earth reveal your justice and love.
From bondage in Egypt, we were delivered. At Sinai, we bound ourselves to your way.
Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces.
Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed.
Ya ba ba bim bidi bam, ya ba ba bim bam, ya ba bim bidi bam, ya ba bim bam. Ay 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 ay, ya ba bim bam. Ay 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 ay, ya ba bim bam. Mi chamocha bailim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osefele, nora tehilot osefele, ma'alechutecha ra'u vanecha, bokei hayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, ze Elianu ve'amru, Adonai imloch leolam va'ed. Ya ba bim bidi bam, ya ba bim bam, ya ba bim bidi bam, ya ba bim bam. Ay 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 ay, ya ba bim bam. Ay 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 ay, ya ba bim bam. ונאמר, כי פדה אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו שומרנו לחיים לחיים. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו שומרנו לחיים לחיים. ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו שומרנו לחיים לחיים. May you lay us down with love, and may you raise us up. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu shomrenu lechaim, lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu shomrenu lechaim, lechaim.
The people of Israel shall keep Shabbat, observing Shabbat throughout the ages as a covenant for all time. It is a sign for all time between me and the people of Israel. For in 6 days Adonai made heaven and earth, and on the seventh day God ceased from work and was refreshed. We continue with our tefillah. I invite you to please rise if you're able.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi yagi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei HaKol, V'zocher chasdei avot ve'imahot, U'mevi ge'ula livnei v'neihem, L'ma'an shemo be'ahava. Melech chozer u'moshia u'magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ve'ezrat Sarah. Ata gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayei hakol ata rav lehoshia, Ma'ashiv haruach u'morid hagashem, Mechakel chayim bechesed, Mechayei hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim ve'rofei cholim, U'matir asurim, Umekayem emunato lishenei afar, Michamocha bal gevurot umido melach, Melech memit umechaye umatzmiach Yeshua, Benemanat al hachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayei hakol. Ata kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kadoshim b'chol yom yehalelucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh.
Please be seated. God, help us to make this new Shabbat. After noise, we seek quiet. After crowds of indifferent strangers, we seek to touch those we love. After concentration on work and responsibility, we seek freedom to meditate, to listen to our inward selves. We open our eyes to the hidden beauties and the infinite possibilities and the work you are creating. We break open the gates of the reservoirs of goodness and kindness in ourselves and in others. We reach toward one holy, perfect moment of Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat. We join together. You are with us in our prayer, our love, and our doubt. and our longing to feel your presence and do your will. You are the still, clear voice within us. Therefore, O God, when doubt troubles us, when anxiety makes us tremble, when pain clouds the mind, we look inward for the answer to our prayers. There may we find you, and there find courage, insight, and endurance. And let our worship bring us closer to one another, that all Israel and all who seek you may find new strength for your service. Baruch atah Adonai, she'otcha levadcha b'yirah na'avod. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more, we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha la'eh, nahed le'hodot.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael, Amcha tasim leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael, Amcha tasim leolam. Ki atah lechol hashalom, ki atah melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael, amcha tasim leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael, amcha tasim leolam. V'tov beinecha levarech et amcha Yisrael bechol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav al Yisrael, amcha tasim leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael, amcha tasim leolam. Shalom tasim leolam.
This week's parashah from the book of Exodus is Parshat Bo. Bless you. It must be true what I'm saying then. And according to this parashah, we have the last three plagues between Moses and Pharaoh and their negotiation, right? The last three plagues before the Israelites are going to be freed. And in this portion we have, as we did last week, this idea of God hardening Pharaoh's heart. Hardening Pharaoh's heart. And I can tell you that for a lot of us, we can fall into that trap very easily of having our hearts hardened. When things around are not as we would want them to be. When we see painful things around us. When we see people aren't being treated properly. When we pass by someone who's unhoused without looking at them in the eyes because we're so disconnected. We let our hearts harden a lot. And I'm very concerned that we can do that right now and with what's happening in our world. So I'm going to suggest that what we need right now is to do anything but harden our hearts. We need to open our hearts, and we need to be vulnerable and allow ourselves to feel what we're feeling and be there for each other. That's how we prevent hardening of the heart. I once did a sermon quite a few high holidays ago. I thought it was really rather clever. I equated the idea of cholesterol that we have and the hardening of the heart with, I called it, the title was spiritual cholesterol. Because I think we get in our own way a lot. And we can't just take Lipitor for that or another statin, right? I mean, the reality is we have to actually do something with that feeling, with that pain. And for those that are in our midst, and we have a few that are grieving, and those that are feeling the pain of someone who is dying, we carry a lot with us. It is so easy to harden our hearts. And the way we break that, not to embarrass you, Jake, at all, but to do what Jake is doing as he's grieving, come in here a little bit early and just cry in the sanctuary and to feel it. That's how we prevent hardening of the heart. We have to show our feelings. Grieving sucks. But once you're a griever, you're a lifelong griever. And that's the way it works. And I always equate this idea with riding a wave. And that's what we are. We're riding that wave of grief. And there's times we're on the top of the wave feeling good. The person's memory is strong. They put a smile on our face, and we think of something wonderful or funny about them at that moment. It's fantastic. They had a good life. They lived the way they wanted to. They died the way they wanted to. Beautiful. In the next moment, face planted right in the sand, and the water coming over our head, and feeling like I'm completely out of control. That's not my control. How do I get through this? How do I get through this pain? We get through the pain by not hardening our heart, by holding close to those around us. And yeah, I actually would suggest that we may need therapy, that we may need to have a conversation with someone who's a professional. Maybe a group therapy, or come talk to me or Cantor. But it's important. It's so important that we prevent that. And we're feeling a lot of stuff right now. So don't close our eyes. Don't shut our ears. Don't walk beyond that unhoused person without looking them in the face and smiling at them like they're a human being, because they are. And give a little extra love to that immigrant who's scared right now. Or someone who may be queer and wondering if they're going to have their meds in a week. There's a lot of people that need that smile from us. There's a lot of people that need our love. Just remember that. It's each of us. It's each of us. So we have this power, this tremendous power to make a difference. And we all have it within us. Let's use that every moment of every day. And remember, we have each other. We just have to ask for a hug from each other once in a while. Let's do it. Let's take a few moments as we pause in silent reflection.
Iu leratzon imrefi begyon libi lefanecha Adonai tzuri Adonai Tzuri v'koli v'koli Adonai Tzuri V'Gali V'Gali.
We now focus our energies toward those who are ill and in need of healing. On this Shabbat, we think of Ira Berkowitz, Mort Berlant, Don Barnett, Carol Brindell, Francie Brown, Shelley Carter, Alan Dover, Doris Davis, Toby Ellman, Marcia Garcia, Erica Gardner, Jerry Gassman, Rachel Goldman, Olivia Hand, Avram Harris, Lewis Harris, Jim Hubert, Arlene Humphrey, Edna Hyatt, Sharon Jackson, Rolando Johnson, Steve Ladowitz, Elizabeth Ledwitz, Dan Lee, Carol Lerner, Jackie Levinson, Amanda Lopez, Bobby Lotman, Marie McIntyre, Stephen Marceri, Scott Morgan, Barbara Morse, Sarah Oser, Barry Pinsley, Judy Pollock, Ann Port, Sherry Prezant, Stephanie Rasmussen, Laura Sanders, Barbara Schoenfeld, Norman Schoenfeld, Ray Singh, Margie Stein, Donna Thyman, Grayson Tillman, Kurt Willis Sr., Sue Witten, Orrin Wood. If you wish to add another name to a healing list, I invite you to raise your hand. Thank you. Thank you. We wish upon all those we mentioned and those remain unnamed, the Refuah Shlema, a speedy and complete recovery as we join together in Misha Berach.
Misha Berach Avotenu Mikor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishe Berach Imotenu Mikor HaBracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with Refuah Shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Shabbat Shalom. My name is Jeff Rudy, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to our Kabbalat Shababt Service led by Rabbi Magat and Kanta Shafritz. After the service, we invite you to the Temple House for Kiddush, Hamotzi, and Oneg. Today's Oneg is sponsored by Judy Sapper in memory of her father, Gerald, Douglas Tobin in memory of his grandmother, Hildegard, and father, Stanley, and Dina Costa and Deborah Lorio in memory of Owen Lorio, father and grandfather. Tu B'Shavat, the birthday of the trees, is coming soon. The trees are already beginning to bud, so please check your handout for the list of upcoming events, which includes several Tu B'Shavat events such as Jubilee at the APJCC this Sunday, Shabbat in Nature on February 8th, and Green Team Wildlife Refuge event on February 16th. Otherwise, we hope to see you at our Arab Shabbat Family Shira service next Friday at 7 p.m. and Rock Shabbat on Valentine's Day, preceded by a Tu B'Shabbat-themed appetizer reception. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Yes, our loved theme, Rock Shabbat, will actually feature the Beatles, love songs. So we're very excited.
And we're also currently running a diaper drive for JFS, inspired by somebody I know who goes through a lot of them.
Abram? Yeah. I wish he was here for that one.
But if you are a family with young children, know families with young children who have open packages of diapers that no longer fit, those are welcome. You're welcome to bring those. Or if you feel moved, you can go out and purchase a pack of diapers, and those will go to refugee families. If you have used diapers recently, you know how expensive they are. So we appreciate you bringing them here to Temple, and we'll collect them and get them to those who need them.
If they're the right size, maybe Baby Noah will have them. We'll see. I think it's an incredibly thoughtful tzedakah project for us to do. So I'm really thankful we're doing that, actually. They're so expensive and so needed. We continue with Elena, who invites you to please rise if you are able.
Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon ha'kol, la'tet gedula le'otzer breshit, shehu noter shamayim ve'yoser haaretz, u'moshav yikaro b'shamayim himal, u'shchinatu zo b'govhei meromim, hu Eloheinu ein od, va'anachnu korim, ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
It is our minhag, our custom here at Emanu-El, upon hearing the name of your loved one, to stand as a sign of love and grief, and to remain standing until all the names in our yard site list have been recited. Then together we'll all rise. What a week we've had. On this particular Shabbat, we think of those that are grieving the Shiva, the first week of mourning for our beloved Joe Riggio, husband of Marcia, father of Michelle and Chris and Lori Riggio, and grandfather of Brooke Moorhead. We also think of those that are grieving the Shiva for Sandy Epstein as well, and Bridget Taylor. We also think of those that lost their life, unfortunately, in Washington, D.C. in the plane and helicopter accident. We as well think of those that are grieving the Shloshim, the 30-day period of mourning for Shmuel Gera, Ethel Ress, President Jimmy Carter. We also think of those that are grieving the Shana, the first year mourning for Jeff Andre, Frederick J. Billmeyer, Michael Blevins, Dr. Howard Bloom, Pauline Bronstein, Ray Carter, Mal Kosman, Janice Decker, Federica Edis, Marilyn Fuller, Josefina Garcia, Vicki Nosinoff-Goldman, David Gordon, Janet Groden, Stanley Gross, Barbara Hines, Mickey Halloway, Debbie Hetler, Kenny Johnson, Mimi Jones, Al Cadis, Bob Kaiser, Joy Kaiser, Sandra Lemon, Harold Makoff, Sherry Mates, Joey McKay, Lorraine Mellon, Andrew Miller, Howard Miller, Margie Milrod, Seth Mitchner, Roz Mishkind, David Moore, Barbara Neiman, Nancy Polliger, Socorro Perez, Mark Pollock, Sally Ravel, Florence Rigby, Linda Rogers, Susan Russo, Norma Slavitt, Rabbi Jonathan Stein, Marty Stein, Shirley Stein, Betty Stewart, Mickey Stewart, Scott Toddy, Concepcion Sanchez Valente, Harriet Weintraub, Shirley Wiesner, Jack Stewart Weisberger, Eleanor Chastain Williams, Stacy Lynn Wolf, Tim Zimmer. We also think of the following yard sites that we observe on this Shabbat as we think of Mike Aronson, Larry Barco, former president of the congregation, Judge George H. Barnett, David Berg, Rabbi Sidney M. Berkowitz, Hildegard Berliner, Sarah Berman, Louis Berman, Harry Berman, Ellen Bonema, Princess Brathwaite, former president of our congregation, Dr. Michael Kahn, Julian Cannell, Wolfgang Danziger, Mervyn Derlister, Raymond Emmerich, Alice Emmerich, Bill B. Fisher, Jean Fox, Lawrence Goldberg, Stanley Goldman, Joseph George Greenfield, Pauline Gunnar, Lee Henderson, Roselle Herman, David Holt, Norman Jackman, Faye Jorgensen, Janet Katz, Seaman Lloyd K., Irving K., George Corrent, Leo Lee, Virginia Levin, Milton Levine, Joseph Lee Lipsey, Edna Omel Lauren, Owen Lurio, Sam Marchik, Henrietta Mincer, Ida Nathan, Benjamin Nirenberg, Maria Purr, Bud Prussell, Ted Perwin, Rhonda Perwin, Reva K. Richards, Ronald Roth, Rosa Liebrich Roy, Gerald Sapper, Abraham Schaefer, Benjamin Chatton, Leon E. Sedler, Murray Siegel, Esther Slavin, Harry E. Sloniker, Elaine Byers-Solid, Eric Stanley, Stanley Tobin, Jerry Turchin, Leanne Wanamaker, Reuben Morgan, Sam Wasserman, Robert Gary Weiner, Hannah Weiner, Henry Wild Sr., Al Winter. Zichronam livracha, may all the memories of our loved ones endure as a blessing as we all rise to recite together our mourner's Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shmei rabba, be'alma divra chirutei ve'amlich malchutei, b'chayachon of yomechon uv'chay dechol be'Yisrael, ba'agalav uzman kariv imru amen. Yehei shmei rabba mevorach le'olam olmei alamaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudesha b'rechu. Le'elam minko birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'miran be'elma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlomo rabba meshamaya, v'chayim aleinu v'akol Yisrael, v'imru. Amen. Osei shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'akol Yisrael, v'akol yoshvei tevel, v'imru. Amen. Please be seated.
Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Oseh Shalom bimromav, hu yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.